Alrighty guys, welcome back to your 7th C++ tutorial, and in this tutorial, as promised, I'm going to be going over basic C++ arithmetic. Now, I don't know, I think it was like 2 tutorials ago, I gave you guys a variable and I showed you guys that instead of just setting it equal to a plain old value like this, you can use basic arithmetic like 4 plus 6. And then when you go ahead and you print it out, X or anything like that, it actually calculated the value and printed out the answer. So go ahead and run this and you see that X now equals 10, 4 plus 6. So aside from addition, I want to show you guys all the arithmetic operators that you can use, and they're a little bit different than you might expect. So let's start with the easy ones first. The first one is subtraction, and of course, like 8 minus 4, this would be valid. If we go ahead and build this, we saw that the answer would be 4. So addition, subtraction, easy enough. But also, aside from addition and subtraction, you can use multiplication. But make sure not to use X like that, because that'll mess up. In order to multiply in computer programming, you use the asterisk, and that's the symbol above the 8 on your keyboard. And what this is going to do is multiply these two numbers, 8 times 4. So now if you go ahead and run this, we should get 32, and check it out. 32, just like that. So let's go ahead and before I go over this, let's go ahead and go over division. In order to use division in computer programming, let's go ahead and take 81 divided by 3. Division, the symbol for this is the /. So let's go ahead and take 81 divided by 3, and we get 27, just like that. Simple enough. But check this out. What if we have something like 81 divided by 2? Well, this, it should be 40, but it has a remainder of 1. So let's go ahead and try to build and run this and see what we get. Well, it just says 40, and that's not entirely right, because it should have a remainder of 1 with it. So we're saying, alright, we're working with integers right here, and we don't know any other data type, so how can we get that remainder? Well, whenever we want to use the remainder, we need to use something called the modulus operator, and that is the % like this. What this is going to do is it's going to give you the remainder of the answer. It's not going to say 40 remainder 1, it's just going to give you that 1. So let's go ahead and build and run this, and you can see that whenever we do 81 modulus 2, it's going to give us the remainder, which is 1. So let me show you guys a better example, maybe 24 modulus 7. Well, we know that 24 divided by 7 is 3 with a remainder of 3. So let's go ahead and build this, and again, it doesn't say 3 remainder 3. It just says the remainder, which is 3. Simple enough. So now that we know all the arithmetic operators, I can begin teaching guys about order of precedence. Now, aside from just, one number arithmetic operator, another number, you can have complex calculations like 6 times 4 plus 8 times 4 plus 9 divided by 20. And if we go ahead and build and run this, let's see what we get. 56. We're saying, alright, so what order is this doing this in? Is it doing 6 times 4 and then plus 8? Or is it doing, 4 plus 8 and then times that by 6? Because depending on how you do it, it's going to come out with a different result. So the basics is this. If you remember way back in like 7th grade math, you know something called your associative property, and that's pretty much this. Anything that's in parentheses gets done first. If you don't have any parentheses, it goes like this. It does all the multiplication and division, which would be this, this, and this. It's going to do that first, and then it's going to do your addition and subtraction. If you don't have, if you just have like 4 plus 8 plus 7, you're saying, alright, then is it going to do 8 plus 7 first or 4 plus 8 first? It really doesn't matter. It comes out the same either way. The only time you have varying answers is when you have like 4 plus 3 times 7. For example, if you did 4 plus 3, it would be 7 times 7 would be 49. But whenever we run this, whoa, easy box, we get 25. Why is that? Because it uses the associative property. It actually multiplies first, which is 7 times 3, and that's 21, plus 4, which is 25. So again, if you want to explicitly say 4 plus 3 first, you need to surround that in parentheses. So now whenever we build and run this, it's going to run your parentheses first and say, alright, 4 plus 3 equals 7 times 7 equals 49. So remember, the rule is this: parentheses first, then your multiplication and division, and then your addition and subtraction. So remember that, and if you get confused, it's called the associative property. You should have learned it in like 8th grade math or 9th grade math or maybe 7th grade. I don't know, I can't remember. It was a long time ago. For now, that's all I want to talk to you guys about: basic arithmetic and how it works in C++. So for now, that's all you guys get. So thank you guys for watching this tutorial. If you have any questions, go to my website, thenewboston.com, and click on forum, and you can ask me there. So one last time, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next video.